You know what's really cool? Ancient libraries, let me tell you. So there's two libraries in particular that I really like. There's the Royal Library of Alexandria and the Library of the Assassins. Those two personal favorites. The Royal Library of Alexandria, also known as just the Alexandria, around like 323 BCE. And it was one of the biggest libraries that's ever been constructed at this point in time. Before, you know, libraries were really a really big thing. This is one of the coolest things ever. They had, like, works from so many people, you know, not just like literary works, but like maps, mathematical teachings, astrology. By astrology I mean astronomy. Astrology is stupid. And just so many really cool things that if we still had to this day, we'd be really lucky to have a lot of the stuff that was in that library. Unfortunately, is around 48 BC, Julius Caesar accidentally burned it down, which is the stupidest thing ever. I've yet to forgive Caesar for that. The other library I really like is one that not a lot of people even know is real, because there's a game called Assassin's Creed that made a lot of people think that these people didn't actually exist, but they did. The Assassins, they're an ancient sect. Well, they weren't that ancient. I guess they're kind of ancient, compared to us at least. They're an ancient sect that popped up during the Crusades. And they mainly were just there to stop all conflict, right? They thought the Crusades were stupid, they didn't want to have a part of it. Anyone who tried to monger war and, like, promote the death of others, they made sure they weren't around for too long. And they were really cool, because they promoted, like, free thought, despite, you know, how a lot of their methods involved, you know, trickery and, you know, convincing people that if they joined, they would go right to heaven. But despite that, they were really, like, concept of free thought and being able to, you know, share knowledge with everyone else. So they had, like, these really extensive libraries that no one even knows, you know, about anymore. Because, unfortunately, they were destroyed by the Mongols. Which sucks, also. They have different ideologies, but they do ultimately stand for the same thing. The promotion of knowledge and, you know, sharing wisdom with as many people as possible. And I really like that that's a concept that's still, you know, to an extent around today with libraries and even the internet. You know, sharing knowledge and informing everyone of the world around them. And that's what I think is pretty cool. Alex was in the video yesterday. I still don't know how that happened, but I think that means we're gonna get views! So this is kind of short. It's Hanukkah, and I don't feel like doing anything else except for waiting for my copy of Saints Row the 3rd to come in the mail. So I'm going to go back to doing that. Great videos, once again, as always. To those of you who are observing, Happy Hanukkah. If we don't speak until next Christmas, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And, yeah, that's all. See you tomorrow, Nancy. What?